Ladies and gentlemen, there will be a minute silence before this game. The game of Rugby League suffered a tragic loss this week. Senior aircraftman Scott Stevenson died at the age of 25 after being injured playing in the Royal Air Force against the Army in the inter-service fixture. Scott, who was originally from Harrogate, had loved playing rugby since the age of 8 and become a popular and admired member of the RAF Rugby League community. We ask you to show your sympathy and support to Scott's family and friends in holding a minute's silence in his memory. The minute's silence will start and end on the referee's whistle.
Hello and welcome to the LD Nutrition Stadium for the second game of the College Magic round. Just read through the team quickly for you. The Hopwood All team this afternoon is Daniel Nixon at fullback, Charlie Fitzpatrick and Nathan Bronze on the wing, Josh Buckley and Jack Green in the centres, Josh Fitzgerald and Mason Young in the halves. The front row will be made up of Joe Molden, James Downham Clark and Calvin Giblin. Harris Burrows, Bailey Pomfrey in the second row with Matty Powell locking the scrum. The interchange bench is Luke Barber, Brad Ward, Austin Hoy, Callum Connolly and Joel Cunningham. And my co-commentator this afternoon, Andrea Murray, will go through the Salford College team.
Yeah, thanks Dave. So for the Salford Red Devils Development Academy, we've got fullback Josh Stafford. On the wings, we've got Ben Gore and Ben Wharton. Centres, Jamie Shannon and Lewis Roberts. In the halves, we've got Charlie McManus and Jack Stevens. Props, Patrick Johnson and Harvey Hillman. Hooker is Connor Aspey. Second row is Tom Hunter and Michael Ios. And at loose forward, wearing number 20, I think, is Sam Ers. On the bench, we're looking at Callum Hughes, Darren Watson, Ethan McConville and Dylan Hartley. Salford playing in their change kit of blue today.
So Hopwood All College get us underway with shocking. They've got the ball straight away.
Wow.
We're expecting an arm wrestle this afternoon,
Yeah.
but a great early start there by Hopwood All.
Yeah, you said in the first match, Dave, that you like to see some alternative kickoffs, and that was one straight away for you.
Absolutely. And I want to credit to Matt Callan. I remember when Matt Callan used to coach Halifax, it was a big factor in their offensive play. Because you kick off generally on the back of having conceded, so it's a real positive signal of intent, I feel. And I know at that time Featherstone Rose and Halifax were big rivals, and I've often felt Halifax often got the edge just on the basis of the kickoffs were better. Yeah,
I mean, if your players are expecting that and the opposition are waiting for it to come almost down to your in goal area, you've got the advantage straight away, and obviously they're on the attack first set. It's too strong.
Just a little bit too heavy there. So I just wonder if some of the things that perhaps we encountered in the first game will come into play here in terms of a little bit of rustiness. The lads not playing much over the last few weeks. First game of the new season, many lads playing with their teammates for the first time, so might be a little bit rusty to start with, but if the last game taught us anything, it was bear with us, because we'll have a classic by the end of it.
Yeah, absolutely. First 20 minutes or so, we saw a lot of errors, didn't we, from the Hull FC development lads and Leeds City College, but certainly the quality of the game improves dramatically by the end. So yeah,
I'm sure all the people watching at home and on the mobile devices will have enjoyed that first encounter of the afternoon.
Salford's shirt numbers aren't the best, but we'll do our utmost.
Yeah, so number 4 there's Louis Roberts carrying the ball forward. I think one of our athletic colleagues, Tom Brindle's been involved with coaching him, and they've got a good offload there. And Salford,
he's in first thing.
He's sort of like a giddy kipper there, and he's under the post for the opening try of the afternoon. Can't quite see the number.
The number 2, maybe winger. It would make sense. Ben Gore, if that's the number 2.
Yeah, Ben Gore, playing out on the right wing. Scored a fantastic try there. The play just seemed to slow down. It was almost in slow motion.
Yeah, I think Connor Aspie, the hooker, sort of made the initial movement and then fed it out to his winger, maybe. Took us all by surprise there.
Yeah, so they went on the right side, and the big number 4, Louis Roberts, brought 3 men to the tackle. 4 men, in fact, got attracted to the tackle. They went short side and just had the numbers and a bit of footwork.
Oh, yeah.
And then the fullback just loses his footing. And, fantastic try to start the afternoon by the Salford team. And the conversion is successful, and in no time whatsoever, Salford Red Devils lead by 6 points to 0.
And Connor Aspie sort of just drew the defence in on the outside, made the overlap, and then he just stepped the fullback at the last minute, didn't he, and left him on his backside. Bit slippy the pitch, maybe got the wrong boots on, but we shall find out.
So let's have a look what they've got in their kicking armoury from this kick-off. So I'm really impressed with the first one. I'll be honest, I thought Hopwood started really well and looked really strong, and then on the back of that, Salford have come right back up the other end. So
they looked a bit soft in defence there, so they've gone to the short again.
Gone short again.
Obviously
they've not learned the lesson there on the Salford team. So I'm sure when they're going for their half-time oranges, they'll be having conversations about that about the kick-off strategies and how they defend those, but. Luckily, it's not been too unfortunate for them on this occasion, as they've managed to force an error there and regain possession on the 20 metres out. So nothing lost on that occasion.
And that was Charlie Fitzpatrick there with the error. Let's see what they can do. See if they can make 80 metres again like they did last time they had the ball in their hands.
So Louis Roberts is carrying the ball. It looks like a big athletic kid, does Louis. Tackled by 3 or 4 players there to bring him down.
Oh, big hit. So the Hopwood players have got the names on the shirts if we're fast enough to read them, but some of them have.
I think that might be some of the Rochdale Hornets kit.
Oh, right, okay.
So I think Mitchell might be Lee Mitchell. I think he's busy at work across the Warrington Wolves Foundation this afternoon.
He couldn't make it today.
Oh, nice play. The real quick hands by the Salford boys. Really impressed with some of their handling so far.
I think the try scorer was actually number 7, Jack Stevens. He's only got half a 7 on his shirt, but he's definitely the lad in the scrum cap now, just holding the ball. So.
Oh, nice offload.
Yeah, that's Jack Stevens. So he was the try scorer.
Yeah, great score by Stevens. The play just seemed to slow down around him. That's been charged down. It's ricochet. They've got another ball.
Picked it up clean.
Oh, there's still play on. That's still play on.
Yeah,
it's still play on. They're going to score again. They're going to score again. Yeah, it's number 10 this time.
Number 10 is Harvey Hullman.
Well, what a little bit of an scary moment that all was. The ball seemed to ricochet about 13 different times and ended up in the hands of the Salford prop forward, Harvey Ullman, who was gratefully received the pass and scored between the posts for probably one of the easiest tries he might ever score.
Some real quick thinking there from the Salford lads, just to keep that ball alive, not give up on anything. A couple of ricochets and then, so quick through the hands, and it made the space for him. They couldn't stop him from that range. Yeah,
I've been impressed with Salford's ball movement early on. They've been moving the ball from left to right. So there was a charge down, a ricochet, a pass that was then knocked down, picked up by the number 11, Tom Hunter, who then offloaded to Harvey Ullman, who went under post. So a real manic period of play there. But I tell you who won't be complaining. Salford Red Devils won't be complaining, as they now lead 12 points to 0 inside the first 7 minutes of the game.
Yeah, and in answer to my question of could they go 80 metres again, they did.
Yes, well.
Right, short kick-off. Kick-off, no ball. So Salford have dropped deep again. Obviously, they're just trusting the 2 lads out on the far side there to try and field this kick-off, which we're expecting, I guess, to go in the same place, but they've dropped the props back, they've dropped the halves back. Expected a full length one.
Danny Barton coaching, you might want to get a say during the half-time interval when
they've gone into autopilot and lined up where they always do. But I'll be interested if this goes anywhere else. No, same place.
Same place. They've put a bigger man there, though. Okay. That maybe turned it around a little bit.
Maybe they moved the centre up.
Well, yeah, well taken there by Louis Roberts. I've been impressed with Louis Roberts in the opening spells of this game. He's a tall, athletic player, and he's already had plenty of work in the opening stages.
Yeah. Good hands there to take that ball over his head and under pressure from the Rochdale fullback as well, from Daniel Nixon. So he's got one over on his mate there. Oh, looked a bit forward.
Looked like